Cosmetic Surgery Week. On our summer series, Summer of Secrets, we're going to be looking at the latest treatments, how some of them are helping our veterans, and the perils of procedures gone wrong. NBC's Andrea Canning is here to get us started. Andrea, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Carson. If you stick around, I'll tell you what I've had done as well. Meantime, people all around us are having work done, from the school drop-off to the workplace. It's becoming less of a secret and more commonplace for women and men. And today, there seems to be something for everyone and every body part, whether you want a subtle change or a big one.
J-Lo's glow, Kate Hudson's tummy, Beyonce's behind. They're among the most envied looks in the world.
Pop culture and celebrities, are they driving your need to have bigger lips?
Now that it's more of a trend now, you know, with Kylie Jenner and her lips, I wanted them even more.
Whatever you want to change, there seems to be an injectable, chemical, scalpel, or laser to achieve it. And the $12 billion business is showing no signs of slowing down. A recent cover of Time magazine declared, nip tuck or else.
You stand out more now if you don't have it.
Right. The people who aren't doing it are going to become, a little bit more obvious.
So what's in and what's out these days? We asked Dr. Jennifer Levine.
What's hot with butts?
Bigger, fuller, higher.
Boobs.
Smaller and more natural.
Lips.
Full but not fish-like.
Face.
Not too tight.
Time even broke down the most popular procedures by region. In the Northeast, nose jobs rule. Southeast, liposuction. And in the Southwest and the Midwest, it's all about the cup size. But not ready to take the permanent plunge just yet? Dr. Norman Rowe created the InstaBreast. He injects saline right into the body, building a fuller breast that lasts just 24 hours.
This is like test driving a Ferrari?
That's exactly what it is. It's kind of like try it before you buy it.
I've always been curious about how I would look with actual permanent breast implants.
In 20 minutes, Shayna Whitehead went from an A to a C cup.
It feels like just a little squishy, like I said, natural and not too overwhelming.
One of the biggest trends doctors are seeing is younger patients. Catherine Fagan, our Kylie lookalike, opted for Botox at just 25.
You don't have any wrinkles, barely.
I kind of want to prevent the small lines that are kind of forming.
Kristen Ingersoll started treatments in her early 30s to ward off aging in her late 40s and beyond, trying everything from Botox to Alt therapy, which uses sound waves to build collagen.
It's just like the apple, we put the lemon on it to try and keep it from getting brown. So I'm trying to find the way to just stay as fresh as possible.
I hear you. As a 42-year-old mom of 5 girls, I've made the choice to try some procedures too. I started in my early 30s with a little Botox, and I also just tried Alt therapy, the procedure that you just saw in the piece. It's the only FDA-approved procedure to lift, tighten, and tone skin using ultrasound. And Carson, this is where you're supposed to announce to the world that I look like I'm about 25.
You do. Why did you start in your 30s, Andrea? Was that sort of preventative for to reverse aging for later?
It really was. I was thinking ahead. Also, I do have lines in my forehead that I don't love, and so it just instantly they're gone. So it felt like such a nice quick fix. And I really was thinking down the road, because here I am now. I started in my early 30s, and here I am now 42. So it creeps up on you fast.
Well, you look great, Andrea. Thanks so much for that. Let's bring in Sarah, a contributing editor at New Beauty Magazine. Sarah, good to have you here.
Absolutely.
This is a very personal decision, the idea of going under the knife for plastic surgery in general. Isn't that right? It's different for everybody.
Exactly. And it's a personal choice. So some may choose to age gracefully and love those wrinkles that give you the experience, where some may want to take away some of those years.
Let's just walk through some of the decades here. Obviously, in your 20s and your 30s, you think you've got absolutely nothing to worry about.
Right. So this is when prevention is key here. And so what you're going to do is you're going to use different fillers, different injectables, which are really going to slow that aging process down. And so what an injectable is an injectable you're going to use like around the eye area, the forehead area, and that's going to constrict the muscle movement. So you're going to slow down that aging process. Where fillers are exactly just that. They're going to fill in the hollows or the fine lines and wrinkles. So you see that a lot for the under eye circles, and then also for like the nasolabial folds.
So is there a lot of 20 and 30-year-olds having fillers and injectables?
Yes, it's becoming more popular just because it does help to prevent the wrinkles from forming on your skin.
Wow. All right, let's keep moving down the line here.
So then working into your 40s. This is the age where you really start to see aging first appear. So it could be lifestyle related. For a lot of people, if applicable, it's after you have children that you start to see things change. And so what you're going to do here is in your 40s, two different things are going to happen. Your face is going to lose fat, where your body gains fat, and it stores different stubborn pockets of fat as well. So for your face, we're going to do injectable, especially the nasolabial folds. As you start to lose the fat, that actually starts to drain those, and you start to lose that form, and it really gets deep. So you can use injectables to fill that. You can do fat transfers, which is really interesting because you're going to take fat from your body, like your thighs or your stomach, places you don't want it, and via liposuction, and then move it somewhere else. And so then that's going to fill in those hollows. Liposuction, a more traditional method to really help to shape and contour the body, and then different skin tighteners like Ulthera, which is an ultrasound technology to really firm the skin, and then lasers are a magic wand of light therapy that are great for sun damage.
A lot of options in your 40s.
Exactly.
Let's move it. If you're going to have plastic surgery, what are the sorts of things? Plus is where you really start to see the aging take effect.
So this is when the jowls take place. This is when your skin starts to sag. So your best solution for those who are looking for more extreme results are your facelifts. And it's not the facelift of yesteryears that had a really tight pull look. It's actually going to be more about recontouring the skin and working with the muscles and the tissue, and then neck lifts for the jowls.
Sarah, thank you so much. We're going to have much more on this, of course. Fantastic Forecast is here. We'll chat with them in just a little bit, but first, your local news and weather.